Okay, now the second strategies that we're going to learn today is brainstorming. So what is brainstorming? Okay, brainstorming is making a list of ideas, and then once you have the list of ideas ready, you try to group them and then label them. Okay, so this is what brainstorming is. Now let's look at an example. So this is an example of a student who actually talked about how to be a successful language learner. So now, this person has actually listed how to be a good language learner or a successful language learner. So practice speaking with others, take classes, guess at the meaning of words, listen to radio or TV, observe others, set reasonable goals, don't be afraid to experiment, study vocabulary in related topics, ask others to correct you, look for patterns in your errors, organize your study time, use special techniques to remember new words, ask for help when you don't understand, review materials regularly, use a dictionary, choose a good textbook. So these are the many lists that the student has actually listed. So now, once you have listed, you need to group and label the ideas. So now we have group 1. Group 1 can be, let's see, what can we come up from this list? So the first list could be, we could label it as personal motivation. Personal motivation to be a successful language learner. So what are the personal motivation? You can say set reasonable goal. So you can take set reasonable goal and place it in the group 1. Okay, second. What is second? They can see. What else? Okay, so we can actually see, for example, organize your study time. That is also your personal motivation, right? Organize your study time. Okay, now let's see what can we do for the second group. Okay, what are the second group that we can come up with? What second label can you come up with? Okay, look here. Ask for help when you don't understand. What can this come under? Or ask others to correct you. Probably this can be under seek experts help. Okay, so when you seek expert help, people who are really good in language, then you can actually be a successful language learner. So now we can group this and you can place the ideas here. So the first one would be ask for help when you don't understand, and then ask others to correct you. Okay, next we can also talk about, we can label it as, for example, listen to radio, or okay, listen to radio can be listening, right? So you can listen to people when you to be a successful language learner. So this can be under listen to radio or TV. Okay, so this can be, or you can also write listening to medias. Okay, that would be a better label to the second group. So when you group all of this, you see group 1, we have group 2, then you have group 3, correct? So when you label these ideas, it automatically become your first idea, your second idea, your third idea. So now you have already your points to write your essay or even your paragraph. So this can be your first paragraph, this can be your second paragraph, and this can be your third paragraph. Okay, so this is how listing or brainstorming works. You list out as many ideas as possible and then you group it. Okay, whichever that is relevant, that you can label it and make it into ideas for each of your paragraph. So basically you have already outlined your essay. Okay, so this is how listing or brainstorming works.